Is it even my body anymore? When did a man get to decide what a woman can and can't do with her body? Did they ever actually care about us? Did they just pretend to serve and protect us? If God loves everyone, then why do some Christians say he hates a specific group of people for just being happy, being themselves, and say they'll go to hell? Isn't that being hypocritical? Don't hypocrites go to hell? Why are a specific group of kids being targeted for finally being themselves? They don't have any scars or bruises or look troubled in any way. Why are they being taken from their families for no reason? Why should I treat someone else like trash just because they have a different skin color, religion, or have less money than me? Do I just not interact with anyone anymore? They say to stop and prevent bullying, but how come they don't help to stop it? They had so many opportunities to stop it, but why would they claim they couldn't help to stop it when they could? Should I even bother going to college or bother leaving the house if I'm just going to get killed? I thought I shouldn't be scared to go to school. Do I have to be scared for the rest of my life? Do my choices even matter in the future? Do they even matter now? Should I even vote when I'm older if it's just not even going to do a goddamn thing? Sorry. It's our body. It's my body. A 7-year-old man shouldn't decide what a woman can and can't do with her body. It's not his body. Anyone who can get pregnant, and many people will die if they don't have an abortion. Not just women. Anyone who can get pregnant can't get... Sorry. Why can't I say gay? Being gay means I'm happy. I'm happy with who I am. A member of the LGBT community. I'm happy that I'm partially finding out who I am and eventually going to be. Why can't I marry a girl instead of a man? And why can't a man marry another man? If being gay is just a phase, then how come there are adults and elderly people who are gay? If exposing kids to anything LGBTQ related when they're too young is bad, then we shouldn't expose them to racism because it's bad, right? How is being gay a sin? Leviticus, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce this, 18:19. Having sex during your period is a sin. 11:7. Eating bacon is a sin. 11:9. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right or how it's supposed to be said. Eating lobster is a sin. 19:27. Cutting the sides of your hair is a sin. 19:90. Wearing clothes made of mixed fabrics is a sin. 19:28. Getting a tattoo is a sin. 19:27. This is all from the Bible, by the way. A man trimming the edge of his beard is a sin. Timothy the 1st, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. 2:12. A woman is not to hold any position of authority and is to be quiet. Deuteronomy. Sorry if I mispronounced that again. 22:20. If a woman is not a virgin on her wedding night, she is to be stoned to death. Leviticus 19:90. Planting 2 different kinds of seeds in the same field is a sin. So apparently that's all really hard for some of you. So you decided that only the being gay part meant something. Some Christians say that they and God loves everybody and everyone, but only hates gay people and says they'll go to hell. You're not really being a Christian anymore. You're just being a straight up hypocrite. And guess where hypocrites go? They go to hell. Doing something horrible in the name of God does not excuse what you have done. You will pay for the consequences of your actions for what you've done. Trans children should not have to worry about being taken from their family because they're trans, and some people think it's child abuse when it's not. Those kids are finally able to truly be themselves and finally be somewhat comfortable and happy. But you think they shouldn't even be happy and safe. Why can't I marry someone who's a different race than me? How is that wrong? Because people will judge and shame me for being with someone who's a different race than me? Shouldn't they just mind their own business and worry about themselves instead? I shouldn't even have to be scared about going to school and getting caught in a shooting. I'm already afraid of leaving my home. I don't want to grow older and still worry about a school shooting happening because of the lack of gun laws and lack of security in schools. I shouldn't have to worry about kids taking their own lives because of everything that's happened recently, but I am worried. My parents' generation tried to raise us happy growing up and make sure we didn't go through what they went through themselves growing up. A very tough childhood, and make sure that we live comfortably and get what's best for us. Our parents shouldn't have to worry about us dying in a place where we're supposed to learn and feel safe in. They shouldn't have to worry about us being bullied for years and the schools doing nothing to help. They shouldn't have to worry about their children committing suicide, self-harming, or starving themselves because of the bullying that they tried to stop for years. And the school district did absolutely nothing to help stop it, saying they couldn't do anything. They can. They can do something about it. They just didn't want to. They chose not to help. We need to stop being fucking childish and finally have some common sense. Didn't we live in the land of the free? I thought we did. Apparently not. A gun shouldn't have more freedom than me. Voting isn't going to do a damn thing either, and praying isn't going to help either. We can't stay quiet about this. We need to speak up. When I learned about this today, I just couldn't keep quiet. I've wanted to talk about the world's problems for, I guess, ever since the pandemic first started, and I just kept my mouth shut because I didn't think anybody would listen to me and say, "Oh, you're just a kid. You just don't worry about this. Just worry on your school. This is adult stuff." Kind of hard not to worry about it when it's basically almost affects my future and others' futures as well. Kids who are my age, a little bit older, or a little bit younger. I've met a lot of people in the LGBT community, and I have a lot of friends who are also part of the community. They matter. Black lives matter, trans lives matter, women's rights matter, all lives matter. We're all equal. We're all the same in some ways. This shouldn't be a hard thing to grab and concept. Like, we're all the same. We're all human beings. We breathe, we get up in the morning, we get on with our day, do what we have to do. We feel emotions, we all have goals, and we all have dreams that we want to achieve. We shouldn't have to worry about this. We have progressed with a lot, and I know it's stupid for a 15-year-old to apparently start worrying about this, but I'm not gonna keep quiet about this, and I don't care if people say, just mind your business, just don't worry about it, you're a kid. I don't care. This affects other kids who are like me. Kids who are my age. And families struggling to get by and struggling to get abortions. Forcing a woman to have a child is not right, or anyone who can get pregnant at all. Not everyone can have, like, children and, like, live. People can die if they don't get an abortion. And I'm pretty sure that if they die, or since there's a risk of them dying, or they can die from not getting an abortion, that'll end up killing the child too. Why can't we all just understand that we all have equal rights? Everyone does. Like, gay people have rights. Black people have rights. Everyone has rights. We're all human. We're not just objects to, like, hurt, destroy, and kill. We all have feelings, but yet most of you don't seem to understand that. And honestly, I wish I was born somewhere else, because America should be somewhere where people can start new beginnings, where they leave their where some people have left their country to have a brand new start here, to have a better life, to fulfill their dreams. Only for now, for all those dreams to possibly disappear because of some idiot old men who decide what women and other people who get pregnant decide what we can and cannot do with our bodies, even though it's not theirs, and it never was. Hopefully my words and me talking will help, I guess. Sorry, I hope it helps people understand better, and that you should treat others how you want to be treated, with respect, kindness, and just basic human decency. It's not hard to just be kind. You shouldn't, just because someone is Mexican, gay, lesbian, trans, Indian, Korean, Chinese, or Jewish, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't treat them like trash because they're different religion than you. They're part of the LGBT community, or they're a different race than you. It's stupid that you should treat someone different just because they're not like you. None of us are alike. Even if we are alike in some ways, we're all different. If we were all the same, the world would just be dull. We're all different, and we can all help each other with our differences, and help each other achieve our goals, and finally get our rights. I don't want to live in a world where this has to happen. It shouldn't have to happen. And I hope you all understand. Just, if you can, please share this around. We all have rights. All the things that I mentioned, all the people that I mentioned earlier, they all have rights. So please just try to understand this. People shouldn't be killed because of this. And my dog agrees. please stay safe and share this if you can. Bye.